Hello, everyone. My name is Dion Morales, host of the Gold Squadron podcast. You are watching the North American Championships here at Gen Con. We have the top 16, and my co-host for this round is...
Hi, Chris Allen. That's me.
That's right, Chris Allen. Thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, no worries.
So we have a legendary matchup happening right now.
Yeah, I didn't think this was going to happen. There were bargaining terms to get this match on stream.
Correct. So Jaren Foss versus Duncan Howard, and this awesome match is brought to you by Curled Paw Creatives, our sponsor for the round, leader in third-party acrylic tokens and templates. They just released some awesome designs for X-Wing 2nd Edition, including double-sided charge, force, and shield tokens, as well as a set of unit ID markers that include both the single and double arcs. They're super awesome. Easy way to identify target locks on ships in 2nd Edition. You can use our exclusive coupon code GenCon18 for $10 off of a $50 order. Go get your 2nd Edition acrylics, because 2nd Edition, it's coming.
Facts.
5 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that?
Yesterday, or 2 days ago. Easy.
There we go.
Yeah, September 13th, whenever that is, in comparison to now.
Fantastic. Let's go ahead and break down one of these lists.
All right, let's introduce Jaren Foss first. I'm told, I was talking to Travis, I was under the impression he was the second most attractive Foss. I'm told he's the most attractive Foss. So they sent their finest over for us. So Jaren, on stream last round, I mean, we saw what happens. You point all 3 ships at something and it evaporates, and then you're left with the Inquisitor once everything evaporates. Whereas Duncan has the exact opposite strategy. Duncan Howard, are you going to follow through with that part of the bargain? All right, well, he has a title. A man has a name.
What was it again?
The last hope of the Empire.
The last. Well, I said he can be called that if he wins.
And also, I think that's blatantly not true, because there's like Empire. It's just Reaper mirrors everywhere. At
Correct.
This point.
Your round has begun.
Let's go.
This round will end at 12:57.
So Duncan's list is interesting because it's
X-Wing players. This round will end at 12:57.
correct.
That is the Wade Pichet. Thank you for all the work you do, Wade.
So Duncan has the exact opposite strategy. He has 2 Reapers, which are basically just things you have to kill before you can deal a Soontir, and Soontir is just going to fly around the board, make everyone sad, take all their shields, and do a little bit of damage, and then be worth more than whatever else is left if the game goes to time. Hi, Ryan.
Hello.
So yeah, I'm surprised that Duncan, and when I say surprised, I mean Duncan is incorrect. He's made the wrong decision to bring hull upgrade on Soontir instead of stealth device. I've been yelling at him all week, and I will continue to yell at him here for his lack of understanding math, but that's fine because it's good enough apparently.
Well, so hull upgrade is 2 points. Maybe he's just looking for.
It's still 3.
It's still 3.
Yep.
Okay.
No, he's just wrong.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's gotten him this far, right?
Yes, it has. Or I will use Sable's argument against him. That was much better than mine. Who said, "How many times have you had 1 hull this tournament?" And Duncan said, 0. I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." Huh.
So we do have Palpatine on both sides of the board here. Scarif-based pilot. Look for some blocking out of that, or just running, right?
Yep, I mean, that Palp Reaper will probably shoot once or twice and just leave. The Palp Reaper that 1 bank, 3 banks evades, and while the other one jams you all game, is more than a little frustrating to deal with. You can see Duncan has a serious case of the shakes to be playing against someone just so outrageously attractive.
So it looks like just by the minifigures on there, awesome Lego minifigures.
Yeah.
You have Krennic.
Yeah, Krennic's the white cape.
Krennic's the white cape, and what's the other one?
It's Palpatine.
Ah, okay.
And Soontir is on fire.
They're both PS1s. Okay.
Yes. So yeah, there's no Vermile, which is odd, but I think he wanted the double lightweight frame, which is reasonable.
Well, this is going to make it easy to identify which is which.
Yep.
So that makes my life easy. I don't have to drag around markers on the board. I do love the Lego flame out of the back of Soontir.
Yes.
If you see it right there.
That's the most beautiful circle I've ever seen in my entire life.
Circle. Alrighty.
It's way harder to John Madden than it looks, by the way.
Yes, it is. Alrighty, so Jaren decides to stay castled in the corner there with the Reaper and Palp Shuttle.
Yep. Which is, you can do some really interesting castles with Reapers. And by interesting, I mean you can break after you see what your opponent does because they move at 8, because you can aileron out. Jaren doesn't want to do that because he wants his Lambda to stay there as long as absolutely possible, so he's just hanging out.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk about some of the tools each of these players can use against each other. Let's start with the Inquisitor on Jaren's side. So we know that Sunterfell likes to arc dodge, likes to be at range 3, try to get auto thrusters. Against the Inquisitor, if he has a wide arc, it's not happening. So look for Jaren to use that Inquisitor ability to his advantage, and of course, Duncan's going to want to come on vectors where he can arc dodge the Inquisitor, hopefully. Yeah. But that's why Jaren needs wide arcs. You need to keep it wide.
It's extra interesting because as long as the Palp Reaper is on the board for Duncan, Soontir is immune to damage. The Inquisitor, Vermile, and the Palp Shuttle shooting him at range 2 and 3, 1 for the Inquisitor, of course, are not going to do damage to Soontir. Even with the hull upgrade, he's not going to take damage. It's just not happening.
Attention, Rune Wars players. You have 15 minutes left in the round. Rune Wars players.
Highway.
You have 15 minutes left in round 1.
So if Duncan gets his Palp Reaper up in front of Jaren's your shuttle, all 3 of those ships shooting into that Palp Reaper will probably kill it in a single turn, which is kind of ridiculous, even through all the jamming and evading and everything. So we'll see if that actually happens. Jaren shouldn't be able to get a Lambda to have a Reaper in front of it, but, more ridiculous things have happened. And Soontir, you can see Duncan knows he's invincible.
I think this is an appropriate time for one. There you go, 1 of 5.
Soontir fell. Here comes Soontir fell.
I didn't agree to the whole. I didn't agree to the.
I'm not trapped in here. I'm not trapped in here with you, Dion. You're trapped in here with me.
So Soontir here, coming on a kind of a flanking position. We'll go ahead and get that updated bracket into the chat. Just while we wait here, looking at some of the names here, William Barnacle out of Peoria, Illinois, is the 1 seed.
Yep,
going against Eric Degnard,
who is the god runner of the crate running group, who runs like just constant 6-minute miles and never runs out of energy apparently.
Then we have Kyle Adams of the Chicagoland area, Illinois, versus Ernest of, I believe he's out of the Portland area. Portland or Seattle, one of those two. I always think they're like the same city practically. You got Duncan versus Jaren, who we have right now. Ethan versus Brandon Carey. Dominic Brown versus Eric Berling of the Berling Brothers. I think it's Berling, not Berlin.
It's Berlin now.
And yeah, Philip Horney, the Cardigan Extraordinaire versus Sean Morris.
He really is, puts the rest of us to shame in the dressing department. It's kind of embarrassing. We need to get our act together.
We do. We have Andrew Bunn, the Cinnamon Bun, versus Adam Kempers of Indiana, and Dutch Colbert of Colorado versus Justin Brown of Minnesota, I believe. Minnesota. Is it Minnesota? I'm gonna feel bad. It's not gonna be Minnesota.
You know names way better than I do.
I know who Justin is. I know his face. He's a patron. Thank you, Justin.
Nailed it.
Yep. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and take a look back here at the screen.
So the nice thing about so Jaren's already going. We can talk about Duncan some. The nice thing about Soontir here is you can do something really boring, generic, like a 2-bank right or a 2 straight, and just completely and totally disengage after you see what all of Jaren's ships do. You could 2 straight here, roll left, boost left, and just leave while the Reapers come around the other side. Or if those aces turn in, had they turned in on the Reapers, you could then boost behind and get behind the Lambda. So we'll see what Duncan does. I mean, the funny thing is you can't really be wrong because you could 2-turn right, boost right, roll right, and then just have them chase you. Or Duncan might decide he's immune to damage and just trade shots with the Inquisitor and strip shields while it's free. Because he'll lose a shield, the Inquisitor loses a shield, but then the Inquisitor keeps losing shields, and Duncan only has 1 to lose from Krennic.
Yep. I got to get a correction. Justin's from Iowa. My bad.
Can I just make up places people are from?
The people I don't know, they could be from wherever you want.
There.
So.
Yep, there's the generic. Maybe I'll fight you, maybe I won't. 3-bank in. And
so he'll have to barrel to the left to get out of the range of the Inquisitor.
He might want to trade shots here, though, because, he'll lose a shield. But, everyone knows he's not keeping that shield. He's not going to arc dodge the Inquisitor all game. That's not a thing that's going to happen. But the scary thing here is if he doesn't roll, left and back or right and back, he's getting blocked next turn by something.
Right.
But he might be getting blocked next turn by something no matter what. This could be a very short-lived Sunterfell. Went a little fast.
Yeah.
At least I think so. That Lambda 3 straight looks pretty far.
I mean, he is at range 3. He's going to have that. He does have an obstruction right now.
Yeah, well,
from the Inquisitor.
And the damage this. I mean, he's Soontir at range 3, right? Like none of these shots matter.
I mean, you say that, but then dice do dice things.
Well, he doesn't
sometimes.
have stealth device because he's wrong. So yeah, I agree. But the really scary thing is the next turn. Yeah, so you can see he's going to barrel roll, try to get a little bit more space. Might even
barrel rolling forward.
Yeah, might even do something like boost left, and just get out of everything.
So should be out of range of the Inquisitor.
Yeah, out of arc there, and then
arc goes about there. Vermeil should have him.
Yep. But now Vermeil doesn't get anything. You know, it'll just be a focus range 3 shot, which isn't really a big deal. But again, that's a very he might even just. I guess he has to push, yeah, because Vermeil. So okay, he's gonna hang out there. Look at that beautiful stress token. What logo is that?
I don't know.
It's really interesting.
It's gone though. So it looks like it's range 2 to the shuttle, trading shots there.
Yeah. So okay, I see. I get it now. So Duncan sees Yor is stressed, so he knows he can force straight here next turn, basically.
So 2 hits. He's taking a shield.
There's the dice tray. Not that you could see the white dice in it anyways.
So look, there's a focus. Spent the focus. Only 1 shield on Yor.
Yep, just from Krennic.
Yep, we're going to go ahead and move Soontir to the top here.
Where he belongs. Soontir, the original crate.
All right, so checking arc for the Inquisitor. We were pretty sure it was out.
Yeah, it's actually a clever move from Duncan to barrel roll there, so his 4 straight clears.
Maybe we were wrong. 3 blanks.
Though the kind of crazy thing is, Jaren's going to be able to get a lot of shots on that with something like the 1 bank right stall with the Reaper.
Palp for an evade, no damage.
Nothing. The Inquisitor doesn't really have. Oh, he can just 1 turn onto debris. That's how the game works.
Correct, because of Yor.
Yeah, and then
doesn't care.
Yeah, it doesn't really care. But it's going to be hard because Soontir is just going to leave after that, and now these Reapers are going to be to the side of Jaren's aces. So it'll be a question of if he wants that Palp shuttle to be, what he wants to face. Because obviously he's never going to catch Soontir again, right? So do you run, or do you try to make the Reapers take longer to turn around?
Right. So for newer players, if you're not aware, the Reaper has the adaptive ailerons upgrade equipped to them, which requires them to do a 1-speed maneuver before they move, whether straight or a bank. So with that, you're just making the Reapers extremely fast. So there's a good chance they can close range through here, going around the outside.
Yeah, and they actually are that fast. That's not an exaggeration.
Yeah.
They can be around there next turn very easily.
They can get there quite quick. But also, I'm not sure if Duncan would want to do this, but they can also, with that 1 bank, 1 turn, end up in this direction as well.
Yep.
So lots of flexibility there.
They're one of the best blockers in the game. They're just so fast.
So we know that Vermeil must go over that debris next turn. We'll see.
His bank right might be good, but he also is next to Yor, so he just doesn't care, right?
I think he clips.
Yeah, he might.
That little bump there.
He could even aileron right and just stall, though, right? Just dump 3 stress onto Yor.
No, very, very true. And before I forget, I do want to say thank you to our Twitch Prime subscribers for helping out the Gold Squadron podcast streams. You guys are one of the big parts for supporting our content. So if you haven't done yet, you can connect your Amazon Prime account to Twitch, and you literally give away $2 in change, and it costs you nothing. It's literally free money.
Can I borrow the mouse?
Go for it.
Here we go. Get incognito window. I promise I'm doing it's wholesome. I'm not doing weird things. I just got to log in. Apparently I can't type. All right, and we're going to pause Twitch immediately so it doesn't play audio. Please.
It shouldn't come through.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because you don't have any desktop audio.
Cool. No, I have it turned off.
All right,
I think yes.
Okay. Well, we'll see if this ever. Okay, here we go. Quick pause. Don't waste my bandwidth. Don't do it. Pause. Abort. Cool. And here's where we see if Chris remembers his Twitch password.
I'm blocking password.
Oh, I don't care.
It's a courtesy
Is that
wall.
my password? We need to make sure I'm not a robot. I am, in fact, not a robot. I don't think. Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah. Because I have an extra mic, but I don't have a splitter.
That's not my password. All right, I'm going to give this 2 shots, and then I'll stop wasting time.
So they went through the whole process of making sure that you're human.
Yes. Well, yeah, because they want to make sure that you're not flooding them with password requests when you're a robot to see if the password's right.
True.
So, yep, is this the... Okay, so he's going a little slower than...
So one bank ailerons, one bank, followed by the 1 forward, 3 bank, just keeping them even.
Yep, nice wide arcs.
Jaren just getting that shuttle in the way.
Yep, just telling Soontir, you have to leave now. It's time for you to go now, in fact. And so it is. Then he'll coordinate, wait, wrong game.
In second edition, the Lambda shuttle. For those
Is
of
this
you
a 4K? Yes, yes, I love it. Look at my Inquisitor, he's a defender now.
Yeah, so I think what he's doing here, he's calling Duncan on like the 5 straight.
Yep.
Or 4 straight,
yeah,
right?
4 straight.
4 straight, just getting behind.
Yep, there it is. It's like, oh, if you're going to get behind my shuttle, I'm at least going to take your shield for it. And now he's got a nice position to deal with those Reapers as well next turn.
So he passes one of the stress from the debris, keeps one.
No reason
for
to pass
push.
the second.
I feel like Jaren's like halfway through that last game, the top 32. Jaren really got locked in.
Yeah, well, he woke up.
Yeah, he woke up. He woke seriously. Yeah, he woke up a little bit. I feel like he's playing a little sharper right now. I know nothing about Duncan's play because I've never got to see him play, so I have no opinion. I'm just taking guesses here. So he got ailerons forward,
straight over the debris, no consequences.
Passes it to Yor.
Yet another stress for Yor. Oh, we are hungry for this Soontir. I like it. Now he can stall that shuttle here again without getting a stress too, which is nice. At least it looks like it. That didn't clear, did it? No way.
No.
Maybe?
Nope. It's on the back corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's just clear. Got it. Have some stress, Yor. These are for you. So, yeah, I mean, this is basically, Duncan, if you didn't 4 straight, I win the game. Oh, he did clear. Gives a jam.
Well, he didn't clear. He passed it to Yor.
Clear the maneuver. Like, so he got his action was my question.
Oh, yes.
So now it's a jammed Soontir, so which, you know, starts making it scary to boost and such.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Duncan's out. No thank you.
Four straight. Next token action will strip. He could still end up with double tokens, though. Just no triple.
Oh, it looks like he's in Arc now. He'll probably just boost, you know, push, evade, clear jam. And then, you know, he has the shield against the Inquisitor, so either his Krennic's going to strip it or he has 2 guaranteed evades anyways, and it doesn't matter.
Yep. There's the boost. Should be out of Vermeil's Arc now. I really like Vermeil's positioning, though.
Yep.
Right now, he's in a good spot to start chasing.
Well, I think the nice thing is he's bullied Soontir away from behind his Lambda, and his Lambda is now actually going to be able to contribute.
Mm-hmm.
And now, you know, Soontir's going to have to 2-turn in next turn, take some ugly range 3 shots it doesn't really want to take. And these Reapers are going to get, I mean, there's going to be a dumpster fire of Reapers and Reapers dying in a couple turns here.
So you could see him grabbing the 1 straight template, thinking about rolling out. He does have the jam token still, so he's going to have to maybe giving himself a turn.
Yep. It does get him some extra space.
Looks like he's barrel rolling as far back as possible.
Yeah, just getting out of there. He's going to be... Yeah, so he'll clear the jam from the stress focus. He's just very far away from things now. And he has Soontir, so he has the green turn boost in, but that's still pretty far away from where... If Jaren decides that this is the turn, then Soontir's going to be range 3.
So the stress focus there clears the jam token from push to limit. And Vermeil out And Inquisitor out. So does the shuttle stall here?
Oh, you mean just take the one straight?
Attention Rune Wars players, that is time of the round.
Kind of hard.
Rune Wars
because
players, that is time in the first round.
He can, but those Reapers are going to get around him if he does, because I assume the Reapers are doing something like either banking right, turning, so they're out of yours arc, or going straight in like 3 banking. You know, either way. So going to cover Soontir, either way being out of yours arc if he chooses to stay. I mean, yours triple stressed at this point, right? Or is he double? Triple?
Triple.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ryan, I thought it was the OK symbol. It's 3. I got it. We got there.
Star Wars Armada players. We are starting time in round 2.
If you are playing Star Wars
After
Armada,
this round, we will be taking a 1-hour lunch break.
Make sure you get to
Round
your table.
3
You have
will
5 minutes
begin
before you're
at
dropped.
3:30. Dials on the table at 3:30. Not pairings. Round start.
Very specific.
So I was talking to Jimmy earlier today.
Okay.
And he said that while Armada are
who is Jimmy?
Jimmy, head of OP, Jimmy.
Okay.
So he likes telling us that he likes Armada players more than us. Well, us being those of us that are annoying.
Right.
But we're not his least favorite.
Oh, Destiny, right?
I will not answer that question.
So that's a yes.
It actually was not Destiny.
No, okay. Let's keep going.
So yeah, there's the straight aileron. Is he going to take the 3 banks? Does he want to slow roll? Because Jaren could 2 bank in that shuttle as well, but that's a triple stress shuttle taking, trading fire with some Reapers, going to do real damage. Vermile's facing the wrong way. He can sloop, but if that shuttle stalls, he can't. Very clear audio from the Armada guy. Facts.
So focus there. Focus action on the Reaper, who 3 banked in after the straight ailerons. Here comes the Palpatine. Does the Palpatine have a little blue lightning bolt?
He does.
Excellent.
And Krennic has his gun.
Nice. That he never uses. Well.
he uses it. He shoots someone, doesn't he?
No.
Oh, no, his Death Troopers do. That's right.
Yeah, he misses a shot on Cassian.
Oh. I mean, Cassian has plot armor. It's not his fault. Is this the 2 bank, or are we just going nowhere?
1 bank, I'm assuming? Or 1...
Yeah, so he just moves up the very slight amount to that.
Yeah.
Pretty much regardless of what the maneuver was. Down A stress. It's nice because now he can... I don't know what move he has with Vermile that...
Too hard with the Reaper, maybe.
And, oh, he can just dump the stress off again. So we'll see. I'm not sure. I haven't played Reapers with large base ships in my list before. Did he just take a crit?
Yes.
Wrecked.
Yes, he did. So that was because of the ailerons. It's a maneuver. You ends on the debris, which triggers the ability there.
So the 2 hard there. Oh, 2 bank? 3 bank?
Somebody's saying we're missing something. Oh. Get good, Chris.
What's up?
You missed ailerons.
Oh, whatever. It's fine. You can just add it and copy the XWS back in, though, right?
This is Soontir fell. Wait, it is there, isn't it?
No, it's on. There's
it's
2
right there.
Reapers. Yeah.
Okay. Try again. Take 2.
Wrecked.
What did I just do?
Self-wrecked. All right, so now the quiz is taking that 2 straight over the debris. Jaren doesn't believe in stress. So now he can dump the stress onto Yor once again. So he's all in on Soontir. That's very interesting. Jaren obviously much better with his list than we are. I'm not sure what his strategy is, but I mean he called Soontir 2 turning back in, so there's a shield. Did he not push or anything off the quiz? He just eating the debris?
He passed the stress, and that's it. He already has a target lock.
Does he have an evade?
No.
Oh, so he's about to take some real damage from that Reaper and Soontir. He can't dump. Yor was triple stressed, 1 straighted, cleared A stress, I thought. Oh, he cleared the stress from Vermile, which makes sense. Okay. Ooh, that's a painful 2 straight that the quiz had to take. I'm surprised I wonder if that was on purpose. It doesn't seem on purpose.
curious.
All right, so we get into the combat phase, it looks like. So you got focus evade there on Soontir.
Yep, he's going to, in exchange for losing a shield from the Inquisitor, he's going to do a oh, he already, did he already lose? Did Soontir already lose the shield, or did we never add it?
We never added it.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry. Or we had, and then we had to re-update.
Yeah, re-update.
Imperial Assault North American Championships registration is now open.
Didn't they say that like an hour ago?
Who knows?
Whatever.
Nobody showed up. So I'm not sure what the question is here. They're talking about something. Chit-chatting.
Yeah, it's combat time, right? Question mark?
Right.
We're rolling dice. We're grabbing things. There's a third person involved. I see a third shadow.
All right, here we go. Combat. Soontir onto the shuttle. Range 2.
3 dice. Doesn't believe in...
Hitting a focus.
Yep. Considering the focus. It seems pretty fine. Unless he wants to palp on offense. But again, the quiz is going to spend a result to do a shield anyways, and it's only be 2 into Soontir.
Yep. So 2 hits coming in.
Might even be obstructed.
So it's Elisa shield. Jaren debating the Palpatine.
Oh, can you kill the shuttle shield? And then 2 more. Oh, he hasn't rolled it yet. Wait, yes he did. We're good. Yeah, that's right. You're good.
So target lock on the Inquisitor. The bad roll.
Duncan just already pulled the shield off.
Netties. All right, so shield's gone on Soontir using the optimized prototype.
Very optimal.
Condition given by Director Krennic. Deploy the garrison.
I love Krennic. He's so relatable.
So the Palp Reaper is out, and it looks like the Krennic Reaper does have range.
Range 3 to Yor there. Gonna palp in a crit or a hit. I won't judge you.
There's a crit.
Yep, and it's not Vermile, so just hit crit.
Hit crit into the land.
Palping on evade here. No. What did Palp get used for?
Takes 1 shield.
Oh, it must have gotten used there and he didn't bother changing it.
So it looks like we're down to 1 shield. I'll double check that. I'm going to hide the overlay here for a second. Nope, Yor is completely out of shields. All right, so we missed one.
Yeah, the shuttle can do anything green.
Mm-hmm. So in this situation, it just seems like the shuttle, he's not going to be able to contribute to the fight.
Yep.
It's all about using that ability right now.
Yeah, it's the downside of the shuttle compared to a Reaper. You know, if that were a Palp Reaper, it could be running. If it were a Palp Reaper, also the Inquisitor couldn't have 4K'd and be where he is. So basically Jaren's saying, it's okay, I will take a mortal shuttle in exchange for making my aces dramatically better.
For those of you who haven't seen, in 2nd edition, the Palp shuttle, excuse me, not the Palp shuttle, excuse me, the Lambda shuttle has a rear arc.
Yes.
Which is going to be something interesting to see how people use that. When you're disengaging with that shuttle, you might be able to get some shots off.
And it has coordinate. There's cool titles that let it target lock when it coordinates. It's like most improved ship, except for the dial. Don't look at the dial. It's fine. Dial didn't change.
No.
Still a space bathtub.
I guess a bathtub is less agile than a cow.
Yes.
So.
Probably.
Yeah. Most days?
Oh, the extra shield was... No, never mind. I'm wrong.
No, we're good,
I'll stop
right?
talking now. Yeah.
It's all right. So let's go ahead and talk about some maneuver options here.
Yeah, it's really hard to say because Jaren is much better with Yor than I am. So I don't know what he wants to do. I mean, the Vermile's easy, right? He's going to aileron in 1 turn and jam Soontir because, of course, he is.
Right.
The question is, do you want to block Soontir? I mean, you can't really. Actually, you can punish a block pretty hard. And this is so Duncan plays Soontir in the style of which he goes, I'll be incredibly patient, even if it means never shooting. So he's going to, like, Soontir's probably not going to turn in because he's looking at that Inquisitor like, I don't want to get blocked in front of Vermile at range 1, right? That's a good way to lose the game. So, but the problem is there isn't a safe maneuver because Yor could one bank into the Inquisitor, and then the Inquisitor 4 straights, dumps the stress to Yor, and then the Quiz barrel rolls blocks it. So he might just take his Reapers to deal with Inquisitor blocks. But if he does that, now Jaren instead does the one turn right and lights up the Reapers for free.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting turn.
I think Vermile for sure is going to end up doing that one bank, one hard. I mean, the Lambda, obviously it's Duncan's primary target, right? He's trying to get Palpatine off the board.
Yep.
So I get the choice here is either you start to disengage to try to keep Palp alive, or do you keep him in to use the ability?
Yeah, I'm not really sure, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, the Reapers are so new that I don't know that anyone actually has, like, a definitive answer to that question. It's mostly going by the gut at this point, which is really interesting. Like, you know, by the time Nova rolls around, we'll know the answer to that question, but right now we sure don't.
Yep. I mean,
that Reaper has system open templates. Yeah. Oh, and man, that Reaper has ISB on it too, with Krennic, so he can roll up and jam the Quiz, which means, you know, no target lock, which sucks, but it's not, you know, the end of the world. Timeout, banned, wrecked. Oh, it deletes all their messages too?
Gone.
Wow, that's savage. Can I time out somebody again? Give me a Kappa Pride if you want to time out.
So looking at some of the options here with the Reaper, like I had drawn there on the screen, I mean, one forward might make it. That line's a little long. Probably ends more like there.
Yeah, he should be clear there because it's basically a 3 straight.
Right.
And a 3 straight wouldn't hit that debris. All right, those aren't Kappa Prides. You're not worthy of your ban. What's the bottom? Why are they different? What's the bottom Kappa? There it is, Larry, get him.
Ah, he's too low in the chat. Somebody comment.
Just one weakness.
Okay.
Somebody else, you got something there. There you go. Yes. Oh, do it. Wow. Wrecked. Done. Banned.
All right, so we got one forward here.
Well, attention, Rune Wars players. Pairings for round 2 have been posted. Rune Wars pairings for round 2 have been posted.
So there's the one forward. Ailerons. He's going to be doing the one bank.
Oh, interesting.
To the left. Okay.
He's hungry for that Yor.
He wants it.
Look at that. Aileron ability, baby. That is a man that knows his maneuvers.
He does have Inquisitor in the arc. We can get that double jam action.
Yep. Dropping on both of them. He's just
decides to focus. Yeah. He's going for more of the offensive side. He's trying to get rid of the Palp.
He just wants to burn down Yor. Yor's triple stressed, right? There's no token happening there anytime soon. Yeah, this one's Papa Palpatine. Yeah, they have the minis on them. So that's Palpatine mini, and then the white cape is...
Yep.
The white cape is Krennic.
So one forward here, Ailerons was to the left, and then just continue to keep that pressure on to the Lambda.
Lambda, let the one bank left. Yeah, just gonna clear stress and move very little.
Again, mostly moves forward. Maybe very slight tilt.
Yeah, probably not enough to get that Reaper in arc. Doesn't look like it. So this is probably the last turn for our boy Palpatine. If your name ends in Foss.
So currently at 5 hull.
Yep, but 2 shots on him. Presumably Soontir are gonna be there too. There's a shocker, knocking an Aileron off the board.
Because he's good.
Yes.
All right, there's the one hard.
And here the question is, do you jam Soontir or do you just take a focus?
I mean, I guess it depends on what your priority is. Do you want to scare Soontir right now? Do you want to get him out or start doing damage?
Taking the jam.
All right.
I mean, The thing is, if you're not blocking Soontir, he's not scared no matter what. And if you are blocking Soontir, yeah, all right. So Jaren's calling the Soontir turn in.
So that is a block on a 2-turn.
Yep, and probably a 2-bank.
We're being blessed by the Wade Pache.
Your voice is majestic and beautiful. That wasn't even us.
No.
That turned it. Somebody just walked up and did it.
It was the guy playing Rune Wars, brother. I called him out. Table 4.
Wow. Wow.
Alrighty, so here we go. We're going to get to see what Soontir did. Did he call it? It is the 2-turn. So the Inquisitor is going to be, excuse me, the Soontir Fel is going to be blocked by the Inquisitor. Most likely. Yep, doesn't clear. So Vermeil, we have Soontir here blocked, double jammed. At range, what looks to be range 1 from Vermeil. Might be in for some pain here. Palpatine is still alive.
Oh, Soontir fell for the trap. Fancy block from Jaren.
All right, here's Duncan attacking first. Range 1 into the shuttle. 2 hits, average. Misses. So it's going to be 2. Down to 3 hole. There we go, waiting for our next attack here. This should be Vermeil.
Yeah, Vermeil.
Looks to be range 1.
Well, if you get blocked, hull upgrade's better, so the joke's on me in the end. Duncan, no consequences, Howard.
Palp is still available for Duncan to use. And for Jaren, if he wants to get a crit in there.
And, oh yeah, so that's 4 pictures, I think.
That looks like it. Palp and evade.
1 evade, 2 evades.
Takes
crit. 2 crits, 2 crits. What's in the box?
Drop them in the box. Blinded.
Wrecked.
Damage engine.
R-E-K-T. Wrecked.
We don't use that vernacular on the stream, sir.
Would you prefer me to use the other thing I was going to
no,
say?
Don't. All right, so that was blinded and what?
Damaged engine.
Damage engine.
Oh.
So damage engine makes it so that all turns are red, which is something that Soontir absolutely lives on.
Yeah, see, your chat's with me. I'm on Team Twitch chat.
So that looks like 3 hits.
Is that the end of your?
Dude, Vermeil can't be stopped.
Nope, it only took 2 there. I believe. 1, 2, 3. See what this shot does.
Gets what, 2? Jaren looks at the dice and goes, oh.
Okay, so Yor
Last
gets
card.
away on 1.
Oh, he's alive?
No, never mind. Lies.
He didn't roll any on those 3 dice.
Oh, that's what. That wasn't the.
That was the, easy, no consequences.
It'd be more like, got it? Right?
Yeah. That was surprisingly Australian.
I've been hanging out with Jaren all week, and I've been picking up his accent.
This needs to be allowed. Yes.
I didn't see it, sorry.
Dig Vermeil.
Alrighty, so Soontir, let's go ahead and bring him down to 2 hull. Damage engine. But here's the thing, like, Duncan's been in this situation before. We know that damage engine absolutely hurts. Listen, you have to build.
Wrecked, Duncan. Wrecked. Yeah,
Listen.
Duncan gets blocked all the time and just gets the Soontir totally trashed. It's just a thing he does.
Like,
it'll be fine.
I'm pretty sure he's just going to peel away with Soontir.
Listen here. What I'm saying is the amount of Soontir Fel that he has flown. I'm sure he's had damage engine on him before.
For any other person, damaged engine would be a death sentence.
It's not that bad. It's bad, but it just means like so Soontir's worth more than any ship in Jaren's list at this point, except for Vermile. But Vermile's going to die. It's just a matter of when. So all he has to do, like Soontir can revert to if these Reapers can kill the Inquisitor, which they probably can't. Then all Soontir would have to do is just 4 straight down the board edge boost, 4 straight boost, 4 straight boost, and then he would just win the game. But there's only 36 minutes left, and both of those Reapers are worth less than Yor, which is really painful for Jaren. And it's not like he gets half points for them, and they're so good at running.
Yeah. So we have to see how this goes. That's really cool. It's like a lightsaber of dice.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know how you're supposed to get it home.
Dice saber?
Yeah,
I bet that's what it's
sorry,
called.
Gold Squadron, Richard Vermeil.
Richard Vermeil, thank you. Yes, that is Ryan Farmer in the background.
They raise a solid point. Will this work?
This will work.
Can you hear me?
I can hear Chris better. Let's see, this is
That?
How about this?
Oh, this is
that works. I wish.
This
Oh wait,
is really
my phone's
intimate.
right here. This is let's capture this memory.
This is very intimate.
And
cute, kawaii,
Chris is my waifu.
facts. You may think that I'm your boy, but in fact I'm everyone's toy. That's where I was going. It rhymed.
Wow.
Nailed it.
there you go. Alrighty. Definitely not. This is getting demonetized on YouTube immediately.
I'm just telling you later how I accidentally backed into a hentai booth.
Earl Webb to fight control.
you can't say that.
We give him a microphone. What does he do? Immediate dumpster fire. Thanks, Mr. Farmer.
It was an accident.
Reminder to self. I have to.
There's 35 minutes left into the
17
round.
35.
Just add a bleep there. It's fine.
The best part is that's so innocent that when you censor it, it's going to sound way worse.
I actually backed into a what booth?
Yeah, both players
There
have
we go.
forgotten equal numbers of OP free locks. Correct.
Fair.
Well, the Inquisitor's had one like all game, so he hasn't because Vermile shot Soontir a bunch. Vermile's only shot Soontir once. The Quiz shot Soontir, but yeah, he should have had a target lock for that attack. But it didn't matter, so it wasn't a mistake, right?
Yeah.
I'm not the one muting you.
You're the one who keeps grabbing the mice and asking people to be muted.
Factually correct.
Alrighty, so it looks like
Does Jaren here just keep pressuring Soontir?
I don't think so.
He's got.
Well,
he's got to start working on those Reapers at
Right,
some point.
so he has 34 minutes left. The problem is, like, the point cost of all the ships are so unfortunate for killing Soontir first. Like, he might be able to do it, but I don't know how. Like, is he really going to block him again with the Inquisitor?
I don't think you go after Soontir here. I think the point of trying to get some damage into him early is to get him out of the fight, reduce the number of guns available, and see if you can take out the Reapers.
Yeah, but at still the same time, like, Vermeil's going to die. And
Yeah,
if it's,
there's 33 minutes left. Then the game's going to go to time.
I mean, Vermeil's going to die. I mean, it's just inevitable unless, like, Jaren's got to kill 2 Reapers or Soontir.
Yeah, Soontir is out. 5 straight. No thank you. 5K. 5K.
5K or no balls.
It was! Oh. Duncan, give it. Very kind to give Jaren a chance. Charitable. Oh, no, it was a 5 straight.
It was a 5
never
straight.
mind. We're good. Okay. He flipped it around for a second. I got excited.
So
5 straight's white, I believe, right?
Yeah, but he got blocked, so.
Yeah,
one of the advantages that Vermeil does have in this matchup, though, is the fact that he has higher pilot skill than both of these Reapers.
Yeah.
So he can start making moves like banking out, turning in, starting to arc dodge them, and hopefully getting in some damage.
Yeah, Reapers
on his
moving
side.
after Reapers is incredibly savage. So, how long do we give before Duncan forgets about his damaged engine?
I don't think he'll forget. Jaren won't forget.
Jaren will not. Correct.
No, he will not.
So Jam gets taken off because of the
Yep, stress.
stress. I'm going to go ahead and remove the blinded pilot, as this would be flipped this turn.
Gone. Yep, if they remember to flip it. They presumably will look down in 7 turns and go, oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be not blinded.
Man,
Yes.
One more turn alive by that shuttle would have been nice, though, for Jaren. Pumping some damage on the Reapers, but...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Inquisitor's out.
So it's just going to be Richard Vermeil with the shot.
Attention Rune Wars players, your round has begun.
Range 3
Current
obstructed.
time is 12:25. This round will end at 1:55, after which we will take a break and meet up at 2:45.
So here's
Round 3 for Rune Wars will be
Vermeil
at 2:45.
into what I think is the Palpatine.
Yeah, and he has,
Takes
if
no-
he rolled literally anything, he was fine because
Takes no damage.
spin Palp and evade, and that's the end of that.
Alrighty, so there was no return shot from the Krennic Reaper, and we are back to the planning phase.
Yep,
Is Inquisitor still at full? Right?
Yep.
Inquisitor hasn't been touched, still has the third shield from optimized prototype.
Oh, since you didn't even shoot at him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What's really interesting is this game is entirely and totally different if there's half points on small ship bases.
Right? Isn't
Oh
it?
yeah.
It's not even the same game at all. I mean, because
I'm so glad I never have to play first edition ever again.
ever,
Never.
no more store champs.
No, I'm done. No.
He's done. He's out.
I'm out. Ryan's out.
Well, now here are some things like this. Well, I know I didn't get Duncan on stream until essentially one of the last major events for first edition. One thing that we can look at this, even though a lot of the mechanics are different in second edition, we can still talk about the positioning in the future. Lots of great choices. Jaren being able to, call the block there. And
I mean, if you're looking at the board, Jaren has literally been in that corner the entire game.
yeah, he hasn't left.
He hasn't left.
That's his
Fort
house.
Foss is quite secure. No one else is invited.
Soontir had to retreat from Fort Foss. He infiltrated and he got in trouble.
Facts.
Duncan should remove the flame from the back of Soontir because his engine is damaged.
Now you need to add another flame. So the Reapers coming in to engage, presumably.
Mm-hmm.
Vermeil.
Probably the one heart here.
Yeah. There could be like a sloop left, but the one heart just seems way better. Yeah, turn him left, Jaren.
It'll work, I promise.
So I'm curious to see which one of these Jaren burns down first, because you can see Duncan here. I'll feed you Palpatine. I promise he'll be here long enough for you to kill.
Now you got to go over to Krennic. You're gonna have multiple turns, possibly, on that one.
I mean, that's what I mean. Like the correct target to win the game is to kill Palpatine, but that Palp Reaper's way too close. Oh, dropping jam on Richard there.
Richard don't care.
So one forward ailerons.
He couldn't ISB that onto Inquis, or did he forget?
That's Palpatine, so there's no ISB on
Oh,
it.
right, duh. My bad.
Did you just one straight there? Did you guys?
What was he? He was stressed.
He was stressed.
He was
Oh, okay.
stressed. That's why.
The system works.
Alrighty. So he'll be taking a stress. The
Running
question
into
is,
Palpatine's lightning there.
does he clear, or does he hit?
You'd probably rather hit here.
Oh, for sure. You want to
Yeah,
reduce the number of
100%.
shots. Use the nubs. I think he made it.
Yeah, well, time to change targets and try to just erase Palpatine. That's just unfortunate.
Roll.
Jaren not happy.
It's a blank.
Wait, why try to erase Palpatine? Did he bump into Palp here?
No, he cleared it.
I thought he did. No, he didn't. I don't think he cleared that.
Yeah, I think it did.
Yeah, he went straight, so you'd have to be at a really weird angle for that to have not cleared.
So Inquisitor, 2 straight.
Yep, moving the lock. Gonna try to kill Palp.
So that clears the stress.
I think
He's just
doing one round.
keeping
can't
it there to go ahead and do that push.
Yeah, that debris is really unfortunate because now Richard Vermeil is gonna have a lot of trouble turning around. Soontir, speaking of having trouble turning around.
2 bank. Most likely a barrel roll in either direction. Is that a jam token?
No, it's a dumpster fire for the crit.
Oh, the crit token.
Soontier just going to continue to be sad that he can't turn around.
Time's working against Jaren right now, unfortunately.
Yep.
Which is Duncan's forte.
It's not even like playing slowly. It's
No,
just
that's what I'm saying.
like long, drawn-out games. I'm surprised Duncan's thinking so much about this, though. You know, the damage engine Soontier needs time to turn around, so he, like barrel rolling in doesn't help him, and boosting doesn't help him. Yeah, he just needs to roll out and boost. Am I allowed to make fun of Twitch chat? No, I'm not. Expressly no. You're fortunate this day, Twitch chat. This is not our stream. You may survive.
Alrighty. So we're going to get an engagement here from the Inquisitor and Vermeil onto one of these Scarif-based pilots.
Yeah, well, the quiz locked Palp.
Yeah, the first one. So going into Palpatine, here's the boost.
And even that hurts because now look at his 2-bank. He's got to boost roll again to get in. And Vermeil is going to be, you know, there waiting for him.
Mean it for Miles alive. Taking 8 dice.
He is only 1 shot's modified, though.
Well, he'll get the...
So it looks like 2.
Shield reduction, right? Yeah.
Yep, and he'll pass a lock to Richard.
Richard Vermeil.
Yep, which will clear the jam, and now he has guidance chip, or Vermeil's ability on this attack.
Which is?
Can change any symbol to a hit. Or not, sorry, it's not any symbol. I was very sad to learn when I rolled natties. It's only blanks and focuses.
It is.
You
Yeah.
can't change a hit to a hit.
All right.
Or more importantly, a crit in edge cases. Can't, to, you know, get around selflessness or whatever.
So 2 shields gone
Or to get around draw their fire.
on the Palpatine.
Yep. There it is. He gets it.
So 2 more hits coming in. Rolls nothing. That's going to be 2 damage.
Taking 2. So that could have been much
Taken
worse.
3.
That could have been way worse for Duncan. It's still incredibly unlikely that he dies, but let's see how Richard does in return. There's 2 coming at him. Bunch of nothing.
Jaren's like, what? My dice. So it takes shield on a card.
Yeah.
And here's the other one. It's also range 1. Looks like just 2. No, it's going to be 3.
Yep. That put our boy Richard down to 2 hull.
It's a precarious situation for Richard.
He only put down 1 card.
Oh, okay. He might have rolled 1 and we just can't tell. So 4 hull.
That's not that bad.
Yep.
Well, oh, yeah, 4. I clicked plus when it meant to be minus.
You guys able to tell damage because they're not rolling in the box?
We're doing the best we can.
Why aren't they rolling in the box?
Because they're them?
Classic.
It's fine.
You know it's on
Duncan,
purpose.
get an update or you got it?
We're doing
No, I think we're good. I think we got it.
Duncan's even
If-
doing the disrespectful
if
white
you-
dice, which are harder to see on screen,
If
too.
you can just give me a visual check on Jaren's Vermeil. How many cards does it have? We're pretty sure it has, what is it?
2
Has
cards on
2
it.
cards on it. It's just on the edge, so I'm not 100% sure. Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you, Gordon. Gordon, he pretends he's the worst. He's actually quite wholesome and fantastic.
It's a secret. He's always wholesome.
So
Is this a sloop now for Vermeil, you think?
It's a very stressed sloop.
Oh, no sloop.
yeah.
It's kind of the problem.
No ailerons. The greens available to a Reaper are the 1, 2, and 3 straight, and also the 2 banks.
Yep, which means he's probably just going to 2-bank left to try to bully Soontier to go leave again, but
You could 2-bank left and then jam one of them in ISB, the other one, so they both have our token list, right?
it depends on what they do. I mean, because
That's true.
he's moving after both Reapers, so they could be very far out of range 1 there.
How many rounds do you think we have left of this, Dion, at their current pace? 4, 5?
22. I'll give him 4. On the lower side, they have a lot of things to think about. There's still a lot of ships to move on the board, which is what takes the majority of the time.
Right,
and
so
of
in
course,
4 rounds, he's got to kill 2 of these without losing Vermeil.
oh, it's 4 left. Okay, cool. We have that right.
Hey, we did it.
Okay,
Thank you.
cool. We did it.
So yeah, and I mean, Duncan's not going to let him kill Soontir. I'll be amazed if Soontir even banks in here. There's just no reason to. Like, you're just letting Vermeil get to your side for no reason. What is happening? This is what you get for reading Twitch chat.
All right, so here is the Powell Reaper doing a ailerons 1 to the right.
So the question is it going to run, or is Duncan going to continue to engage in good faith, or has he decided he's just going to win on time at this point? Yep, he just wants the block. He's going to go win on time.
So just staying out of a spot where he can get shot. Most likely, we're going to see, something in this area for the second Reaper.
Jam. Disrespect. It might also do just a run into. Oh, no.
There you go.
Yep, that's cool. Because he could also do the self bump into Vermeil, not self bump, but just block himself on Vermeil there and stay there. But this seems just better, pretty much always. Oh, it's the sloop.
Okay, so he's calling the 2-bank here.
Yep.
From Vermeil, just
starting to
hunt.
It's actually every maneuver for Vermeil. He can't not be an arc there. He doesn't have barrel roll and he doesn't have ailerons. So no matter what, he's in. All right, Vermeil just gonna run.
Choosing the 3 straight.
Take an evade.
Take a clear jam. Yeah. That's interesting. I wonder why the 3 straight there. I don't see any good moves, so I'm just curious what the 3 straight was / why. Looks like the quiz is going to come make Krennic's life suck here.
Just getting damage in general is good, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. If the Inquisitor can deal with these Reapers in a timely fashion, the Inquisitor has the tools to possibly do damage into Soontir.
Bold words.
They are bold words. I know. I'm fully aware.
If you take Palp out.
Yeah. Well, I just I don't expect Duncan to re-engage with Soontir here. It's just he just can't turn tight enough to keep arcs on Reapers, and
right.
he could never turn tight enough to keep arc on the Inquisitor. Yeah.
Right. So it's just that if the Inquisitor can get control of the center of the board, and have just a couple turns, you never know. I mean, we're having only 2 hull. It can happen. But again, Duncan does have that pilot skill advantage. He's going to try to definitely get out of those arcs. So it looks to be 2 hits coming in from the Inquisitor.
After spending a blank, probably.
Yep. So 2 shields gone.
Well, attention, X-Wing players, 20 minutes left in the round. X-Wing players, 20 minutes left in the round. Once more, X-Wing players, 20 minutes left in the round.
Thanks, Mr. Pache. No shot there, so it's just going to be Reaper into Reaper.
Yep.
1:45 is the next round.
Okay. Well, after lunch.
Yeah. Wait,
Okay.
just tell me to tell you.
Okay. Well, thank you.
So Jaren just took a crit. I don't know what it was.
Can you see what that crit is on Reveal? Yeah.
So Vermeil takes 1.
Look at that OG, like 2013, 2014 Gen Con crit token.
It's fantastic.
So Chris, if you're Vermeil this next upcoming round, what's your mindset? Do you think you could maybe take out that other Scarif-based pilot by doing a 1 bank, 1 sloop?
Yeah, yeah. I
And
think
then have
the
Soontir
1
and
bank
have the
right,
quiz.
sloop left.
Yeah.
Just get arc on him, because I mean that Palp Reaper has the same problem Vermeil did before. You
Yeah.
could probably even initially kill it.
Loose stabilize. Oh, loose stabilize.
Loose stabilizer, do a white, get a stress. So ailerons is going to stress him.
Yep. So
So no
no
sloop.
sloop. Just
Oh,
kidding. Fake
brutal.
news.
Brutal.
Yeah, that might be game ending actually. 2015 Nationals, whatever. Before my time, I don't care.
Oh, that's the worst one on
Yeah,
Reapers.
that's, you would rather have anything else but that.
Direct even.
I mean, or damage sensor array, blinded, whatever. I'll take anything else.
So he's stuck on greens if he wants to get an action.
If only he had Mark II engine, then he could bank.
Wrecked.
There's the real meta.
Wait, does that really work? That doesn't work. Mark II engines on ailerons?
Yeah, absolutely works.
Are you kidding?
No.
It's not good, but
That's
it works.
hilarious. It's I guess it is execute, isn't it? Instead of reveal, yeah. All right, so looking at the board state here, we're probably just gonna get that one bank, one hard here.
Yeah, I'm curious if that changes target priority for Jaren, because now he can't follow that Scarif-based pilot anymore. So it's like, well, I might as well chase Soontier and hope he turns in for no reason. Because, I mean, he might. There's still 16 minutes, so, you know, players don't often start thinking about how do I win at time until they hear the 10-minute, 20-minute left call. So Duncan could have rolled there to one turn in. I don't think he did, but he could have. Because then, you know, Vermeil's bank in, and then like 3 straight jam would be very sad for Soontier.
One straight here clears a stress. No ailerons for that Scarif-based pilot.
Wonder if Inquisitor has the nuts to do a fork. Oh no, he's stressed. Just kidding.
So probably not, but he could still.
One bank here might get him on the side. Looks to clear.
Does.
Krennic Reaper still has 6 hull there.
Yeah, but I mean, he's, you know, tick-tock.
Yeah.
Running out of time. And especially if Soontier gets caught by Vermeil here, which he shouldn't. I don't think he will, but that means there's no palp for that Krennic Reaper.
Full token stack there for the Inquisitor.
So we're going to aileron. Interesting. Get a stress, question mark. Unless he forgot, then we're going to have problems.
There it is.
Stress. He knows. All right.
And,
is it just a one turn?
Yep.
Yeah, coming back up.
He's
I like it.
Trying to get some extra shots on one of these Scarif bases.
Yeah, he knows how he wins. And the nice thing is now he doesn't have the ailerons anymore.
That is nice.
This is actually probably when you just give up on getting actions ever again.
That line.
Duncan Howard, you are a crazy person.
Wow. What's he doing?
I mean, it worked. Like,
just because you say it worked doesn't mean it's correct.
I agree. I agree with my own past statements. So Vermeil, does he have that shot?
I don't think Vermeil
there?
has a
Probably
shot.
not.
Not even on the far guy? That's probably
No.
out of range. Oh my god, Duncan. No
So
one man should have
Soontir's
all that
out.
power. Duncan's hungry. I'm winning. I don't care. I need to win more. We have to win more.
So to check Vermeil, they're going to go ahead and double check with the ruler.
He's got the cape in arc.
How many agility does the cape have?
All of it. You can't even hit it.
It's too flowy. So here's the Inquisitor. It's going to spend that lock.
Yep, probably taking no damage. Good old Palpatine. Inquisitor really struggles putting damage into things with Palpatine, as it turns out.
Can't see.
Yep.
Do your paper thing, Dion.
There's no way that's an arc, right? Yeah, it's not close.
No.
Well, so now Soontier set himself up to get shots with 13 minutes left, which seems weird. I mean, like one of the very few ways Duncan can lose at this point is to get his Soontier blocked again.
And I like the Inquisitor's position here. He could get some shots on Soontier.
I mean, a single direct would kill Soontier. Like, if Soontier decides he's going to get shot, you know, he can just blank out.
So, Palp and spin the evade. Takes no damage. And we're back. So, Vermeil getting an extra turn could mean the difference with Palpatine Reaper maybe getting taken off the table.
That Palp, if he's smart, will just do a 1 forward, 3 forward.
And just run, yeah, just go for the.
Yeah, go for
well,
the block.
if that shot was out of range, that's only 6 straight, and that Vermeil can do a 1 bank, and that'll just put him range 1 in front of Vermeil.
Oh, fair.
Yep.
No, you're right. Math. I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not.
Yeah, well, it's. I mean, It's weird angles. There's a Reaper covering the space between it. There are only 3 Reapers in this game. You'll note they're all still alive with 12 minutes left.
Yeah,
they're just so hard to catch.
Then on top of the jam action.
2 forward here, just see what happens.
Probably, yeah. I'm in. Well, I mean, the problem is, like, I would expect that to be blocked by Krennic, right?
Yeah.
But the Inquisitor hasn't taken damage yet, so
No.
do you care? Probably not.
And if he's blocked, you could even K.
Well, you don't have a
his turn.
target lock on Soontir, so you're not going to have a meaningful anything, but then your K turn can get blocked. Reapers are kind of the gods of blocking. I think Duncan can probably block pretty much everything good that the Inquisitor has there, because the back Reaper can aileron in and go wherever it wants to.
What do we think this this Krennic Reaper is going to be doing?
That's the one with 6 holes still, right?
Right. Just getting in the way? I
think, knowing that Jaren's a good player, I would just sloop it, because Jaren's going to respect the block if he thinks it's worth. If he's scared of getting blocked, Jaren's going to respect the block.
Like so?
At the right, probably right. Oh, nope, Jaren likes your way more. Nope, never mind, just kidding, he likes my way more. And then, yeah, just take a left sloop.
Or run.
Yeah, sorry, Duncan likes my way more. That's who's moving here. Jaren's moving the ship.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
Vermeil's probably dead this round, barring crazy dice variants.
Yeah, we'll see. So
1 bank.
Is this a block on the quiz, like a 3 bank right or something? 3 straight?
Might be hopping over.
Yeah, looks like it.
Got to mark stuff.
Jaren looking flabbergasted with his hands.
All right, looks like we're having the judge do this.
Is
this
that
maneuver.
Brent Wong? Oh
That
my
is
God.
that is the Brent Wong.
Again, not my streams. I'll keep my mouth shut. Oh, interesting. All right, so he's setting up to go after Richard here. If it works. Uh-oh.
Does it fit?
Negative.
No tokens either.
So here's where Jaren should ask for a time extension. We'll see if he does, because this has burned a good couple minutes for the judge call.
Yeah, when you're at a high-level event and you get a judge call and you're getting this close to time, there's nothing wrong with, at the competitive level, asking for time extension. I think that's something that a lot of people get weird about sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
it's not a big deal.
It's really
It's
funny.
fine.
Every time they say Imperial Salt, I keep hearing Imperial Salt.
There's no Imperial Salt at this tournament. This is the hours finally come. All right, there's definitely some Imperial Salt. Oh, you called it. It's 2 straight.
Boom.
Attention Imperial Salt players, this is your last call for registration. Last call for registration.
Does he have I'm
he's
guessing he does if he's
very confident about it.
Full
Yeah,
token.
super confident.
Yeah, he's going to have that back corner. It's a little hard to see because of Krennic's cape.
Wow, he did the 2.
Yeah, I don't think it was going to get blocked by the 1 straight, 3 straight, regardless.
So the Pal Reaper has 3 hole left.
There's Duncan Howard, you crazy person.
So he's going to be at range 2 of the Inquisitor, which, I mean, range 3 didn't matter anyway.
It's all the same.
What he's doing is actually reducing the Inquisitor's defensiveness.
Yep.
He can still do all his other sensor shenanigans, though.
Yeah. Will he, though? He might be able to roll right, boost left, and dodge arc. But again, at these weird angles, I could never tell how arc dodging works on stream.
No, he would end up in that same. Yeah. The left side of this base would end up getting clipped by the quiz.
I don't think
The roll left, boost left might do it. But again, I don't think he's arc dodging. I didn't bring Soontir to dodge arcs. Give me my token stack. Oh, he did bring Soontir to dodge arcs. Let's see if it works.
All right, so look, we're going to the left.
I don't think Richard can kill Palp here if he uses the Palp because he's got that lightweight, right?
No, but he might have to save it for the Inquisitor shot now.
Yeah.
Because he'll push evade, presumably. If he doesn't think the boost is going to get him out, it'll be very close.
Yeah, that back edge might get
Boost will
clipped.
get him out, though.
I think it will. But again, if it doesn't, it's probably the end of the game.
So
Okay, yeah, just going to stack up some tokens. Take range. Looks like,
Oh.
now it's range
Now it's 3.
Easy, Jaren. Good strat.
Will he palp a crit here? Let's try and just take him right out.
I don't think there's any reason to, is there?
I don't know.
Modding with a vengeance.
all right, hit, crit.
Is that the end of our boy Richard? Oh. Is that a direct?
Just hit crit.
Didn't remove it.
Yep. Oh, it's some other crit. Sure.
Down to 1.
I have a feeling what crit it is going to be irrelevant because he'll die before it matters. So our boy Richard looks like range 1.
Calling a judge over, probably.
Yep. Brent Wong.
Master of predatory rulings.
Facts. And facts.
When did that joke came from PAX South?
Yeah, and they were like, all right, here's the ruling we're going to use, and people were upset. Looks like, oh, range 2.
So it looks to
There's
be 3 in there.
So he's got to palp and evade or he'll die, basically.
Yep.
Or he can, yeah, roll 1 and then palp this.
There it is. So takes hit, and left on 1 there.
Soon's your blank out time.
Yep, I mean, these things do happen.
Spends it for 3.
Oh, Jaren going for the Reaper.
Hit crit. Mystery crit.
What's in the box? With 5 minutes left, I'm not sure that shooting that Reaper was correct. And pass it. Jaren, oh, you're Target Watch. Just kidding. Never mind. Because the only way he wins the game if Vermeil dies is by killing Soontir.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because his poise is worth more, right?
It's worth less than Soontir. Yeah.
So just 1. Could live.
Oh.
Nope. Hung the head there.
Down he goes. And now, oh, the Scarif base is attacking the quiz. Got it. Sure.
Okay.
Jaren
and
concedes.
Jaren's conceding.
Star Wars Imperial Assault players. There's a player that did not sign.
So well
Their
played
Imperial Assault
by
team.
both of our players here. Thank you very
They
much to
have
Jaren
IG-88,
Foss and Duncan
Pinto,
Howard for playing.
Greedo,
We're going to be
Gideon,
getting into.
Jawa, R2D2.
Sorry, 1 second. All these announcements.
That sounds like your list.
We're-
Please come to flight control.
We are going to be getting into the top 8 starting at 1:45 Eastern time here.
Yep,
So
we
got
got
a little under an hour, a little mini lunch break here. I need to say thank you all of you for who are watching right now.
Will William
Thank you
Barnacle
to
or
our
Eric Tigard,
Twitch Prime
please report to
subscribers.
Terminate HQ.
You can connect your Amazon Prime account to Twitch. It's literally giving away free money, $2 and change. Thank you to our patrons, who are the largest group of people who support the Gold Squadron podcast. If you want to become a part of that group, you go to patreon.com/Gold Squadron, get the awesome swag. We actually have a Soonterfell second edition card that was just sent out, along with a mystery card.
Ooh.
Yeah, there was a mystery card.
Surely someone has it by now. Somebody knows.
Somebody knows. Yeah, yours is in the mail.
Ooh.
Yeah. And there's a couple other. Man, I'm forgetting. What is it? I got to make sure I don't say the mystery. It was Howl Runner,
Yep.
Soonterfell,
I like this is patriotic.
and then there was a Rebel one.
Gross.
The Rebels was Dutch,
Ah.
and the mystery one is a Scum one. So you guys,
Does it start with an F?
I'm not going to say anything.
Does it start with an A?
It starts with a letter.
So it's not Forlom. Correct.
Correct. we've narrowed it down. So thank you to everybody who does support the Gold Squadron podcast. And also thank you to our sponsor for the round, Curled Paw Creatives. We have our exclusive coupon code, GenCon18, for $10 off a $50 order. Andrew really wanted me to talk up the acrylic ID markers. He loves those. He took a long time making those. And it just makes it more readable for your ID markers for your target locks that we have to do. I'll tell you, yesterday when I was in the second edition event, I like looking down at the bases where you actually see your letter if you're using the curled paw ones, rather than the ship blocking the vertical
so you can
vision
actually
there.
see the number.
Yeah, exactly. So again, that's GenCon18. Go to curledpawcreatives.com to get $10 off of a $50 order. We'll be back at 1:45 p.m. Have a great day.
See you guys.